Hey guys, I'm Amit Kumar and welcome to this video in which we are going to talk about switch statement. This is part 2. Switching on a SObject value allows us to implicitly perform instance of check and casting. We can use only one SObject type per when block. Salesforce recommends including a when else block, especially with enum types, although it isn't required. When we build a switch statement using enum values provided by a managed package, our code might not behave as expected if a new version of the package contains additional enum values. We can prevent this problem by including a when else block to handle unanticipated values. So as we have seen in the previous video, SObjects and enum can be used with switch. If we are switching on an SObject, it provides us various facilities, instance of check and typecasting implicitly that we need not to do explicitly. Otherwise, if we are doing it without switch, we have to do these checks and casting by ourselves. There is one point that is to be noted, like if we are using SObject on switch, then we can use only one SObject type per when block. In those situations, when cannot have more than one SObject. If we are using switch on enums, it is recommended by Salesforce to use an else block, and though it is not mandatory, but Salesforce recommends it because if we are using switch on enums, especially enums provided by a managed package, then it might behave unexpectedly, especially when a new version of the package contains some new enum values. So that's why in those situations, the when else block can be used to resolve those new values. So it's pretty much of talk, and now it's time to see the things practical. So guys, here we are on our developer console, and let's create the first program for switch with object. So guys, here is our program, and before I show you how we can use an SObject with switch, let me do the same thing without a switch so that I can show you what kind of benefits a switch provides. So here in the show method, we are passing an SObject, and now we can pass any type of SObject over here. What I am doing right now is I am checking out what type of object it is, and we can do that with help of an instance of operator. So what we are doing is we are checking whether the object is an instance of account. So if definitely this object is an account object. So we will typecast this object to an account object over here and assigning it to the account object, and then we are printing that account object. Similarly, we are checking the instance of object, like whether it is an instance of a contact, and in that case we have to typecast it to a contact object, and finally we are printing it. Now let me show you how it works, and then I will show you how to work with the same with help of switch statement. Now you can see guys, I have called the show method of switch with object, and this time I'm passing a new account object over here, and I'm passing name as proper Salesforce tutorial. So definitely this time I'm passing an account object in this obj, and definitely the first condition will become true. So let me run this, and now you can see it is printing the account object over here. Now what will happen if I pass a contact object over there? So let's pass a contact object. So this time I'm passing a contact object with first name as Amit and last name as Kumar, and let's click on execute. And now you can see it's printing for the contact object. So definitely if we are not using switch, we have to do this instance of check, and we have to do the typecasting. But what will happen if we will use a switch over here? So let's see that. So guys, you can see I have replaced that if else statement with help of switch over here. I am passing the object, so this is switch on object, and here I am passing the account object, contact object in the when case. So when account ACC, when contact con, and you can see I am not using any instance of or any type of typecasting. All these things will be done by switch implicitly, and I have also used a when else block when it is neither account nor contact. So let's run this program. So this time I am passing a contact object. Let's click on execute. And you can see it is working well for the contact. And let's see what happens when we pass any other object like lead. So now you can see I'm passing a lead object over here with first name, last name and company. And let's click on execute. and you can see it's printing neither account nor contact. So if we are using an SObject with switch, definitely it takes care of instance of check and it takes care of typecasting. Now let's create another program with switch, and this time with enum type. So guys, you can see for this program I have created an enum type of days where I have passed all the days over here, and now I am passing that enum as the parameter of the show method. So this is switch on this enum, switch on days, and where we are checking, we are passing the enum values. So here we can directly pass the enum values without naming the enum, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and similarly here as Saturday and Sunday. And I have also created a when else block where I am printing out, sorry, it's a wrong enum value. So for Monday to Friday, it's going to print that day is a weekday, and for Saturday and Sunday, it will print that day is a weekend. So let's run this program. So guys, you can see I'm calling the show method of switch with enum. Then I'm calling the days enum. Now because this days enum is declared inside the switch with enum class, so I will call it as switch with enum dot days and dot the value that I want to provide. So right now I'm providing Monday. So let's click on execute. And as you can see, it's printing Monday is a weekday. Now let's run the program for a weekend. So you can see this time I'm passing Saturday over there, and hence it's printing Saturday is a weekend. So guys, that marks the end of this video. See you soon in the next video. Till then, thank you and take care.